Alright guys, welcome to the Emilio Exploring Channel. Today we're in Aberdeen and we are at Suture and Sons, and it's a Star Wars shop. And here we have the front. It also says it's a Kurt Cobain memorabilia and info center, and it's a Star Wars shop. So let's check it out. Let's go. So I figured we start out here. Check it out. We have a Darth Maul, and we have some Kurt Cobain stuff there as well, because it's also a memorabilia and info center. We have Darth Vader. Look at all these vintage toys. We have almost like an R2-D2 hat, which almost looks like it's like a Tron helmet. Look at all these Yodas. We have some stormtroopers, and there's the address. Let's go inside, guys. Let's take off this direction. Oh look, we have some miniatures. Oh, we got the child, or as you guys call it, Baby Yoda. This is Don in the corner. Oh, so I believe the gentleman in this photo is over there. Am I correct, Don? Oh, and here's another photo. And we just talked to this gentleman a second ago. He gave us a card. He has cards right there in the entryway. Look at all these vintage toys. And these miniatures down here. I love it. Ooh, there we have a bounty hunter. The bounty hunter. What else do we got? Just tons and tons of cool stuff. Got some sweet records here. Let's go this way. Look at this thing. From Toys R Us. Promotion from 1997, and then given the Falcon to some lucky kid. 1,000 made, $5,000. And then we have, she almost was the VP a couple elections ago, I think. I don't really remember that well. Whatever her name was.
Palin?
Oh right, Palin. I don't remember. And then we have my section up here. By year, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. I'll take them all, please.
So will he.
Oh, there's even more over here, 67. This is actually a very nice collection of Playboys by years. Remarkable that this exists. Check this out. Look at all these. Look. Star Wars Punch. Wow. You guys know Mandalorian Season 2 comes out soon, right? It's pretty soon. Disney Plus. Check it out. Harrison Ford.
He said everything's half off.
Callista Flockhart's husband.
$10, right?
I'll take it. I'm gonna talk to him. Can we talk for a second?
Oh, you bet. I had Carrie Fisher autograph my arm.
Oh wow, so she signed it and then you got it tattooed.
I've had this for 25 years. 12 years ago, I went to Los Angeles, and she, at the 30-year celebration, and she was there. So I got the bright idea. I wonder if she'd autograph my arm. And she did.
Wow.
And, but walk with me back, because she let me take a picture of her autographing it for authenticity.
Oh, yeah.
So then she showed me her tattoo. Wasn't a me. And then I found on the way to dinner that night, I found a place that was open. So I went in, sent everybody else to lunch or dinner, and he tattooed the signature in.
Wow.
And he was a Boba Fett fan.
Oh,
so
really?
He charged me $80 and a Boba Fett action figure.
Wow.
So when I came back, I did this, and then I got to thinking the next day, I'll just start taking pictures of everybody that comes in with a Star Wars tattoo.
Oh yeah.
I am 300 behind.
Yeah.
I've got them blown up. I just don't have them hung yet.
Wow.
And I got 100 sitting over at Staples that just got printed today. So
Really?
I got about 400. I think we'll be able to cover the whole ceiling.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for about 25 years.
Wow. Have you been here 25
No,
years?
we started. Well, we started it. I had to start my family over again, so I'd have an excuse to collect toys.
Yeah.
Because I'm old, and when Star Wars come out, I'm really old.
Yeah.
So, I really enjoyed the movie, but I thought, gee, you know, I'm married, got obligations, kids, I can't be collecting toys. So, not knowing this was going to happen, I got remarried 15 years later, had 2 boys, and they were born in the 80s. So, we weren't doing Star Wars, period. We were doing a whole bunch of 80s stuff, of which now is in the back room.
Oh really?
And yeah, check it out.
For sure.
And well, we moved some of the 80s over in this corner, and we moved the whole back room back there. So in '94, George Lucas stirred it all up again, and they were 7 and 11, perfect age. And they got into it. So I thought, well, this is wonderful. We collected for 2 years, filled the house up. So in '97, they're now 10 and 13. I thought, you know, I'm still working, and they're still going to school. Let's just do a store for the summer, give them something to do.
Yeah.
And so we opened up over on Heron Street. And again, it was supposed to be just for the summer, because one, we'd fill the house up and run out of room. Well, at the end of the summer, we thought, well, gee, this is kind of fun. The rent's cheap. So we decided to do it after school and on weekends.
Yeah.
And we never got around to closing. So
Wow.
once we moved in here, I kind of just let it get out of control. And every day now, 2 or 3 people stop with stuff to sell me,
Oh yeah.
which keeps it full, keeps it interesting. I never know what's coming or who. As far as celebrities go, we've had some of the writers, we've had some of the artists, we've had Steve Sansweet here, who has the biggest collection in the world.
Oh really?
And he has a museum in California. John Cena and the Bella Twins have been here, the wrestlers.
Wow.
So, you know, we've got a spattering,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I still have, and a lot of politicians, believe it or not.
Really?
Our congressman, Derek Kilmer,
Yeah.
has been here about 6 times. I know he
Really?
comes, he makes up stories to come down here
That's
so he
funny.
can visit the store.
Wow.
So, but every day, you know, it's fun. I come down, play 6 hours a day, meet about 20 new people from
Yeah.
all over the world.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
just had people here. The lady was from Russia. Yesterday there was a lady from Germany.
Wow.
So you've seen the map over there, didn't you?
We haven't worked our way over there yet.
yeah.
We'll check it. You also do. You have Kurt Cobain memorabilia?
Right. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
When I moved in here, guys, I didn't have any Kurt stuff.
Yeah.
The city kind of didn't want you to promote him, period. But I kept having people stop in and want to know something, thinking we'd know something.
Right.
And so I came up with a flyer, of which I've got to go pick up, that I would hand out to people and say, okay, over here's with the house, over here's where he went to school, that kind of thing. This one lady from Russia had or was it yesterday? Yesterday, from Germany, had a Kurt tattoo on this arm and a
Wow.
Star Wars one on this arm.
So you have the perfect store.
Oh, so it's great. It's
You
just
got the perfect.
it's just great.
Yeah, and you guys have a lot of cool. I like the you got the Kurt glasses.
Yeah,
Check these out.
right.
I mean, this is perfect to sell.
Well, we've got some posters and pictures, and they made action figures of Kurt.
Yeah.
This action figure sings, actually.
Wow.
And we had a really nice Well, the story is this. This lady made a statue of Kurt. She used to babysit him as a kid, as I have heard. So it's been sitting in her husband's muffler shop for 20 years. Chris Novoselic, I understand, told her that Kurt really wouldn't want a statue of himself in the park.
Right.
That's why they put up the guitar statue over there.
Yeah.
So it's been sitting in her husband's muffler shop for 20 years. Well, about 5 years ago, the museum decided to set it up in there. And other people brought their collections and set it up. We set it up really nice. Well, about a year ago or a year and a half ago, everybody kind of got upset with the old man that was running it. And so everybody took everything out of the museum.
I see.
He moved the statue, as I understand. He broke the arm, and she took him to court or got some settlement. She took it back and fixed the arm and sold it to some gentleman that had been trying to buy it up in Seattle. And told him that, you know, she'd sell it to him.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story here is about 6 months after everybody took all the stuff out, it burns clear to the ground. So we lose all of Aberdeen's memorabilia.
Oh, no.
But we only lost one thing of Kurt's that was in there. Well, there might have been a couple new t-shirts and a couple new posters, but a sofa that he'd slept on at his friend's house one summer was still there.
Wow.
But yeah, it burnt clear to the ground, and in fact they just tore the walls down the other day. So, you know, still, I mean, I'm fine with this because I'm the only game in town.
Yeah.
McDonald's has a few giant pictures just as decorations. Again, the normal person in town doesn't see what I see of people coming every day. And, you know, it hasn't stopped, and it probably won't stop. I mean, gee, changed the whole direction of music. The people, it's the fun. You know, I come down and play 6 hours a day, meet about 25 new people from all over the world, and, you know, that's what makes it fun. Oh, let's walk over here to the map. I wanted to show you. Now, I kind of run out of room, guys, so I started 2 new maps on May the 4th.
Oh, wow.
So this has been since May the 4th. So this is a summer full.
Wow.
And, you know, it's kind of fun. People put their pin in the map. This lady just put it in Germany and Russia. So that was... and we have them signed the guest book.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know if you guys have signed it yet or not. But,
not yet. We'll check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Well, they're really not
surprised.
expecting this in Aberdeen.
Right.
First of all, they don't expect the store at all because they can't understand how a Star Wars store could survive in Aberdeen. And, you know, it couldn't if... It's because we located on a highway that's got 30,000 cars that have to go past to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So during the summer, I have half the store out front.
Well, yeah.
And we don't sell much out there, but it attracts them in.
It generates enough.
They want to come in and look. And so, yeah, we're still having fun.
Sweet.
Thanks to Disney, they've, you know, by doing what they're doing, they've kept us in business. My business has been much...
Oh, like Mandalorian?
Yeah, and the Mandalorians and that has really kicked it in the butt. I mean, it's just...
Season 2 is coming out? Disney Plus?
About, I think, October 29th.
Yeah. Should be good.
Yeah, and everybody's loving that.
Yeah,
so,
we liked it.
Yeah, and, you know, it's kind of a go back to old you can relate to.
Yeah.
But, gee, yeah, it's stirred up a lot of interest. Young, old, it don't matter.
It's fun. If there's one thing we should look at in your shop,
yes.
What would be the thing we should definitely check out?
Well, you've checked my arm out.
Yeah, that was probably, that was pretty good. I liked it.
You know, pretty much, we've not got as much old stuff anymore as we used to. It's kind of dried up. But the other day, a guy called me from Tacoma. This has been in his attic for 43 years. And he brought it down and we made a deal. And this is all old stuff.
Yeah, I was looking at these.
And he kept them in really nice shape.
Yeah, they look good.
And, you know, these aren't. But the stuff up here is old, except for I sold the old chicken walker, so I got a new chicken walker. But, you know, old Jabba, Cloud Car, Vader's meditation chamber,
Wow.
the B-Wing, Y-Wing, X-Wing, the AT-AT walker, the Village.
And what's the full name of your store?
Suker and Sons.
Suker and Sons.
Star Wars shop.
Star Wars shop.
We'd come close a few times to say, nah, let's shut it down. And then somebody would come and say, oh, this is cool. And so we'd go for another 6 months.
Yep. And now with Mandalorian, you should be good.
Oh, yeah.
You got Baby Yoda, you got
this,
the Mandalorian.
Yep.
You're
This is going to be really good, really good.
I think they're going to keep doing that show. John
Well,
Favreau. I think
yeah.
they'll keep doing it.
Well, it's kind of the best thing that they've done. I
True.
liked Rogue One and I liked Solo. They kind of were more relatable because they play it safe with the other ones.
Yeah.
And then of course 1, 2, and 3, I didn't care for at all until I played them 5,000 times
Right.
in here,
Yeah.
and now I've gotten used to it. But The Mandalorian's gonna.
It's
It's
good.
stirred it back up enough to where kind of people got after the episode 8 and 9, they kind of said, gee, we've kind of.
we need something complete.
We need something.
We need
And again, that's the older ones, of course,
They're
you went and seen it 23 times, even if you were old.
Hmm.
And it was wonderful. And so you kind of got to put that on the shelf and not compare anything to it,
Right.
because nothing is going to compare to those unless Christ came back. You can edit that if you want, but as Vader says, most impressive. Most impressive. Guys, we have sports memorabilia in the bathroom,
In the bathroom?
and we have a captive audience there.
That's funny. Oh, wow.
And then this is the Star Trek.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I just bought these the other day. Again, I normally don't buy anything but Star Wars, but gee, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, you can't pass those up.
I mean, these are some really cool things. And we're in the process of reshuffling things here a little bit. And then in here's the 80s room.
Ooh.
Believe it or not, I sell quite a bit out of here. Nobody knows it's here, but they're wandering around and they're
Oh, yeah, you got some Power Rangers,
Turtles,
Jurassic
Park.
That's cool.
We used to have a lot of G.I. Joe stuff, but I'm kind of low. And we used to have Masters of the Universe, but we're low. But
Wow.
X-Men, Ultraman, wrestlers.
I love the Nickelodeon display.
Yeah, some guy just give me that.
Now, did you ever hear the story that Kurt went in to write a song for this show?
Oh, really? No.
So they were recording in LA, Nevermind, I believe. He walked to, what's Flasco something Studios? It was down the street from the studio, and he offered to write them a theme song, I believe for Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, nice.
They thought he was kidding, said, no, get out of here, and then he left. I'm kind of paraphrasing the story.
That is a great, I learn something every day, guys. I
Yeah.
just learn something new. every
And I
day.
researched it, and yeah, the studio he was recording at was around the block
From
that company.
yeah.
So,
Oh, that would have been wild.
right? And here's the sports room. Oh, I used to have that Jar Jar Binks when I was a kid, I think. I think it's a piggy bank. And then the toilet. It has another Star Wars character. Oh, look at all this hockey stuff. That's all in the bathroom. Wow. Oh man, that's funny. So we just got done at the Star Wars store, and it was everything I hoped it could have been and would be. It was awesome. He's so nice, and he has so many great stories, and he's doing a lot of good work there. Definitely check it out. If you have the time, come down here. It's in Aberdeen. It's completely worth it. If you're going to the ocean or something, swing by, just check it out. It's awesome. Yeah, if you like that video, guys, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Lets me know you like the content and I can make more, and it helps my channel out a lot. I'll see you guys next time on the Emilio Exploring channel. That was a lot of fun. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.